It's not one of those. I'm just gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Alright, everyone, welcome back to episode 3 of the Fresh Takes podcast. I'm Paul Russo. Alongside me, as always, Nick Felice, Nicky Fresh.
What's going on, Paul?
Oh, you know, it's Wednesday here. We're sitting in the middle of March now. I'm sitting here next to you. We got a camcorder in front of us for our YouTube viewers. Obviously, we're speaking into our mics for our audio listeners. And you want to know what, Nick? March.
It is March.
It's been about the craziest month of collegiate basketball we've seen yet.
Yeah, definitely.
We have history.
So many upsets.
We have history-making games. We have pretty much a history-making side. It's the first time ever. Well, I'll tease it with that. It's the first time ever that one region, their top 4 seeds, have not made the Sweet 16.
Was it just any region or just the South?
I thought it was any region.
I thought it was any region too.
But if you haven't heard by now, and by the time this gets released, it will have been a week since this happened. But number 16, University of Maryland, Baltimore County Retrievers upset the Virginia Cavaliers.
UMBC.
UMBC for short. I wanted to hear it out there for a second.
Just helping out the viewers.
But the first ever, on the men's side, we will add, on the men's side, first time ever a 16 seed has beaten the number 1 seed. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. I was watching the game out at Del Lago.
Were you?
Yeah, me, Justin, and Jeremy were out there for the Syracuse game. They had that on the big screen out in the Vine.
Oh yeah, it was on at the same time.
And on those little 2 side screens that they have out there, they had UMBC Virginia on one. And I tell you what, UMBC that whole game was out shooting, out playing, and out rebound. Everything they were out doing on Virginia.
Yeah.
I know I don't like doing too much analytical stuff on this, like viewing it as, but holy freaking crap. That was a blitz.
Holy freaking crap.
Sorry, whatever. But it was a blitz of a game. It was pretty crazy.
It was I did pick that game correctly, by the way.
No, you didn't. Nobody did.
I did pick that game correctly.
I picked Penn over Kansas.
Yeah, you see Pablo Torre.
Here's the deal. I love Pablo. But he's literally has been saying it for 6 straight years. It should not count for him. He's been saying it for 6 straight years. And even then, he got the matchup this year wrong.
Yeah, he got minus 300 points.
The machine
broke.
I love around the horn. I really do. And they put him up to what at first, 135 or something like that.
Yeah.
Right, and then I love Tony Reale. He's so great at hosting that show. Slowly brought it down till about 3, like you said.
I caught it at the end.
330, 335, and Pablo's face was so great.
Yeah, they even do the scoring averages. He's at minus 90 or whatever.
It's crazy. He's also the only person ever, I think, to have a quarter of a win on that show.
A quarter, yeah. How do you do that?
It was one of the April Fool's Day shows they did a couple years ago. Him and Woody Page got caught, and Tony Reale is quarter of a win each, and
that's funny.
It was great.
I put PTI over it, but
I don't know.
You like?
I love Kornheiser and Wilbon, but there's something great about Around the Horn, especially when you get all of them going at the same time. It's great.
Okay, Paul. Let's talk about March.
Yes.
Let's
get back on track. 3
answers here.
3.
I want one team. We'll switch. So we're each going to give me the answer. We'll go back and forth.
Okay.
One team you knew was going to make the Sweet 16.
All right.
One team you're shocked to be in the Sweet 16.
Okay.
The top shocked team in the Sweet 16. I know there's a lot of them. And how far will Syracuse go? Syracuse could be an answer in the other first 2, but how far will they go?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Do you want all my answers at the same time?
No, we'll go back
alternate?
and forth.
Gotcha.
We'll go back and forth.
Right.
Okay, so what team are you least surprised?
For me, it's easy. It's Villanova, because I've said all year I think they're the best overall team in the country. Mm-hmm. They're my pick to win it all this year. Jay Wright, man, I hate saying that dude's name. But Jay Wright's
like Jay Wright?
I mean, I respect him. He's all like Coach K for me. I respect him, but man, he's hateable.
Yeah, Matt hates him too. My brother.
But Villanova's my least surprising. I figured they'd for sure be in it, and like I said, I feel like the whole year they've been the best team. So what we got for you?
I'm gonna go Kentucky.
Really?
Yeah, I had picked Kentucky in my Final Four.
I mean, it's not a bad pick.
I am not one of those people that was surprised when Arizona got beat.
Oh, I wasn't.
You weren't surprised?
No. First off, Sean Miller has that gene of just absolutely choking.
I didn't pick Buffalo to beat Arizona, but when it was either Buffalo or Arizona because Kentucky was beating Davidson.
Yeah.
A little bitterness towards Davidson because they are the team that snubbed Rhode Island from the championship and snubbed Notre Dame from.
Oh, that's right. The A-10 championship.
Yeah, that day. So a little bitterness towards Davidson. And I had Kentucky beating Arizona. If it was Buffalo, it was going to be. It would end up being Buffalo.
I did have, and I don't like doing this, but I did have Buffalo beating Arizona in the bracket that we're in, the same group.
Did you have Kentucky in your Sweet 16?
I don't.
Did you have them beating Buffalo?
I don't think I did. I think
Really?
I had Buffalo beating Kentucky.
Okay. It's fair. Would you have Virginia beating Buffalo out there?
Or
did you have Creighton?
I'm trying to remember because out of that region I had Tennessee in the Final Four. So I'm trying to remember
It was probably Virginia.
I'm trying to remember where exactly I had Virginia. Virginia probably lost in the Elite Eight that I've had.
Yeah, I mean, did you have
Tennessee.
Buffalo in the Elite Eight?
No.
Excuse me.
So we'll keep it on you then. What team are you most surprised about being this far along?
The most team I'm surprised about is the Syracuse Orange. And the reason for that is because I did not think they'd beat Arizona State.
That's bold. That's a bolder side of it, I guess.
I'm just surprised Syracuse Orange are in the Sweet 16.
You were on some sort of way that selection Sunday.
A little bitterness towards Syracuse.
Holy.
They are the team that was ahead of Notre Dame. There's a lot of bitterness.
We had like 3 different group chats just absolutely blown up that Sunday.
It was not a happy camper.
You weren't.
No, and I don't want to talk about it, so just
I'm
go to your surprise, dude.
But mine's Syracuse as well.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, even over like Loyola and Nevada.
Well, you have to look at it like this, right?
Kansas State.
Because the whole year, so we went to that Notre Dame game, right?
Yeah.
And it will probably be the worst sporting event, at least game played wise, I've probably have seen and maybe will ever see, because both teams were just terrible that game. And I knew then Syracuse was like, okay, this season is, you need to hope that like the postseason tournament you make is going to be the NIT. And even then, I'll say it to this day, I figured NIT, so you get probably 2 games for sure out of it. And you sit here and go, damn, Syracuse is really here.
Yeah.
They get to play Duke. It's crazy. So they're for sure my most surprising team right now. Obviously, you got the stories of like Loyola. Nevada's another team, although I'm not really surprised on Nevada because they've played good all year. The Martin twins are fantastic players. A little bit of hotheads, but I mean, you can't fault them for being what they are, considering how far they've come. So, but for me, it's Syracuse.
Yeah, my biggest surprise was Jacksonville State beating New Orleans State in the CBI quarterfinals.
What about the CIT?
It was a big surprise. Another big surprise was the NIT not having any upsets besides one upset in the first round. So one upset in the first round, and it was Mike Hopkins' Washington squad. They won as a 5 seed over a 4 seed.
Oh, that's not an upset.
And they were home.
Wait a sec. How was a 5 seed a home team in the NIT?
I think they were playing Boise State.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, because Boise
was a host city.
Yeah.
All right, get back on track here.
Okay,
so
your surprise team, Syracuse.
Yeah. How far do I think Syracuse will go?
How far do you think Syracuse will go?
I think honestly they'll beat Duke only because I'm of the philosophy I think it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a season.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see them getting past the Elite Eight though in the Final Four.
They played Duke. This will be the third time this season.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Didn't they play them in the ACC tourney?
No.
I thought they did.
I don't need that.
Oh, my mindset might be wrong.
It was North Carolina.
I think they'll get by Duke. I don't think.
It's all right.
The ACC.
It's still tough to beat.
The ACC overall this year has been. I don't want to say down exactly, but the teams haven't been as good as years past, top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So I think every team's pretty beatable on any given night. Obviously. I have them being Duke. I just can't see them in the Final Four, though.
So, Elite Eight.
Yeah, I'd say Elite Eight.
Who are they going to lose to? Kansas or Clemson?
Oh, man. That Clemson team's been playing some good ball here.
Same with that Florida State
weekend.
team.
Man, it's a tough matchup to freaking guess on the fly. I think they'll play... You want to know what? Here's the deal. If they get Kansas, I think they lose to Kansas. If they get Clemson, I could see them beating Clemson.
So he's got two different type of answers.
Yeah. So I guess.
But if they,
I guess it depends. But I'm more on the side of losing in the Elite Eight than winning in the Elite Eight.
Okay,
so I'll go Elite Eight.
Can we work on your other answer though?
What's my other
So
answer?
you said if they play Clemson, they'll win.
Yeah.
How far will they go after that?
I think they'll lose to Villanova for sure. Because I feel like Villanova's gonna cut throat.
Okay.
The East.
I'm gonna make this short and sweet.
I don't blame you. Because this Syracuse team is. It wouldn't surprise me if they lost by about 20 on Friday.
It is Wednesday, March 21st, and this will air on Friday.
Yeah.
So this is before the game. Syracuse will lose to Duke.
Yeah.
74-60.
That's a reasonable score given this Syracuse team this year. Yeah.
We'll see. You could doubt me.
I'm not doubting you. You know me this year. I've said pretty much the whole year outside of like November through about like mid to late December, when I was like, okay, this Syracuse team ain't that bad, I guess. When their only loss was against Kansas, and then they got the conference play.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm not going to stand here and argue against you because that's the way the Syracuse team's been.
One shining moment.
No, please don't.
Speaking of one shining moment, who will be cutting down the nets at the end of March?
Villanova. Yep.
Rock'em sock'em Jayhawk.
Really?
Kansas will be cutting down the nets.
All right. Speaking of Kansas, man, Bill Self, I don't have any room to talk, given physically I'm fat.
I mean...
But Bill Self, have you seen Bill Self recently?
Yeah.
He give him a bit
I've also
thick.
seen... I remember a text he sent in a group. I think, in quotes, "Fuck Bill Self," end quote.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that, man.
No, he doesn't like Bill Self.
No,
Bill Self's watching.
Man, I sound this way with every coach. I respect him, but man, I hate him. He's got a hateable face.
He has gained some weight, though.
Yeah, he lay off the donuts, man. You get comfortable. Start eating.
Yeah. All right. So.
Seamless transition.
As always.
Oh, yeah. Nick, you came up with a pretty interesting top 5.
Yeah, let's get to the top 5 today. No more top 10 cereals.
Oh, God.
Gotta bring the cereals in.
Let's not. No, we don't. But, so what's your top 5? I mean, you told it to me before, but let the listeners and viewers know what our top 5 is today. Get off the phone, Nick. Just tell us. Oh.
Paul, what do you think it is?
That sounds really terrible. Alright. So, if you couldn't tell from that potato quality, it's Friends related top 5.
It's not the greatest song, but
no.
My top 5 today, Paul,
Alright.
will be your top 5 Friends, the show Friends, duos. So there's 15 type of duos out of the 6 main
How
characters.
did you make it into 2 words there?
Duos.
Duos.
So this is different options for the 6 of them. What are your top 5 duos? Duos.
Okay, so
like you could use Chandler, Phoebe, Chandler, Joey. It could be 5 Monicas.
Oh, I just got an update at Dwight, not to get off track. If I just told you Dwight Howard got a 30-30 game, what year would you think I was talking?
2008.
Alright, it just happened.
Really?
Yeah,
How many
I just got
how
an
many
update.
points?
30-30, a 30-30 game is...
That's like 30-30.
Hold on, here, let me look it up. You continue with the intro. Here.
So, I'm going to start the top 5 today.
Oh, alright.
This is a really long song. I'm just going to stop it.
Please.
So, top 5. Top 5 friends, duos. My number 5
Alright.
is Phoebe and Chandler. You were
Alright.
saying before the show, you're like,
that's one of
Phoebe,
my
Chandler,
bottom.
not a good one.
I'm not big
just-
on Phoebe.
We'll get to that.
Well, we've been over that before.
Phoebe, when she makes fun of Chandler, is top 5 quality. It's top 5. I just love it. She just keeps going with the Chandler jokes. I just love them. I love them. It's not the best duo, but it's top 5.
Alright.
Okay, Paul.
So I'll go with my number 5 will be Chandler and Monica.
That's a good
Seems
one.
like
That's
a
a
gimme.
good one.
Seems like a gimme, right?
Okay.
But
Okay.
I remember where they started at the beginning of the show and then came to obviously the end of the show. Very nice progression, great wit between the two, and obviously in the end they end up together.
Yes.
Number 5 for me.
So they got married what, like season 6?
Well, there's 10.
They
There's
started
10
dating like
seasons.
season 5.
Well, it was like
up
the
at
end,
the end of season 4.
Yeah, I was about to say it was like end of season 4.
Okay.
Official season 5.
So they hooked up in London, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Pre-London Monica Chandler top 5?
I'd go like...
I mean, it's the whole overall of this 10-season show.
I think the best is when they're dating slash...
Oh, they're great when they're married.
Dating slash engaged might be my favorite.
I love it when they're like hiding it from the rest of the group.
Yeah,
The
because
secret.
it's just...
that
it's
part's
great.
gold.
Because then because you have the episode where they're trying to be like sly and like whatever together, and then Joey comes like banging on the door, and it's a classic scene. But because then Joey thinks there's a murderer, and it's great. But yeah, they're my number 5. I'd say for me though, peak is definitely for them dating slash engagement.
Yeah, yes, definitely. They got so good.
Oh, by the way, 32 points, 30 rebounds for Dwight.
Okay, thank
while
you.
also shooting.
Breaking news.
While also going 12 of 20 at the line.
Really?
So I definitely like 10 years removed Dwight for whatever reason tonight. But continue on.
Okay, my number 4 is Ross and Phoebe. Another Phoebe. Gonna throw another Phoebe in there.
They are an interesting combo together.
Once again, her Ross jokes are good. And Phoebe, Ross got progressively funnier and funnier as the show went on.
Yeah.
And I thought Phoebe's always funny. Right on funny. Funny. One of the greatest characters in that show.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
I know. I'm trying to be my best here, but I'm Phoebe, man. I can't do her.
Will she make Paul's top 5 list? Let's find out number 4.
Well, I can tell you for sure she's not, because I'm going Monica and Rachel at 4.
Really?
They're classic.
They're classic.
It's just classic, you know.
Old time friends.
Yeah. It's like Yankees Red Sox rivalry type thing. It's just classic. It's a classic thing that you enjoy. So they're number 4 for me.
Number 3, Monica Chandler.
Oh yeah.
When they get married and when they start dating, like you said,
Yeah.
it's just another comedy gold. I love Monica and Chandler. Especially when they're married, they're funny. It was the greatest thing the show ever did. It was a risk in the show. Greatest thing they ever did. was getting them
Can you
together.
say it's a risk though? When like I feel like they did it before anyway with Ross and Rachel anyway.
Yeah, Ross and Rachel just got old, stale. Don't know why they didn't date for most of that show when they had a kid and all that stuff.
Because they were on a break.
Yeah. So Monica.
Yeah, I see what I did there.
Monica. Monica and Chandler is my number 3.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my number 3, Ross and Rachel. Going with another pretty much together couple throughout.
Wow. Wow.
They work well together. They really do. Even when they don't like each other, they just the way they play off each other is pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going with for my number 3.
It's alright.
I feel like I'm saying playing off of each other a lot tonight with this top 5, but when you're in a TV show or a movie, you got that chemistry and you play off each other well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my number 2 is Chandler and Joey.
Okay.
Chandler and Joey. Good bros in the show.
Yeah.
I heard they weren't the best of friends in real life.
Doesn't surprise me.
It's kind of weird how...
I've heard not a lot of people get along really with Matt Perry.
No.
Matt Perry doesn't seem like a get-alongable guy.
No.
You know what I mean?
He's definitely sarcastic in the show. And he's probably a dick in real life. But
Yeah.
Chandler and Joey was comedy gold for me. It's just... I like you, Paul. But I wish you were more like Chandler.
I feel like I am like Chandler.
I feel like I'm
Chandler.
Chandler. I'm definitely Chandler.
So my number 2 is Chandler and Ross.
That's good. Buddies from college.
Buddies from college. And then obviously during the show, great scenes with each other anyway. And especially like when Ross finds out that Chandler is banging Monica. It's great.
Yeah.
That's a solid about 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So that's my number 2.
Okay.
Number 1 or for you then?
Number 1.
I feel like I'm not doing it. I'm not going to say anything, but I have a feeling of what it might be based on the way your list has been.
Okay, what do you think it is?
I'm not going to say it.
My number 1 is Joey and Miss Phoebe.
Yeah.
It's hands down the best friends duo in the entire show. I love Phoebe and I love Joey. But
Oh.
that's my best duo. The best duo. Because they're the best friends other than the whole Joey getting with Rachel at the end there. That was weird. But they're the best friends of the group. That's my best duo. But my favorite character in the show is Chandler. Just doesn't work out in my top 5 with duos. He's second with Joey. And third with Monica. But Chandler's my favorite character, but the best duo is Joey.
I can't believe you're showing no love for Gunther. Or Mike.
For the overall characters? This is the duo thing. It's just a
So,
6.
my number 1 duo is your number 2, Chandler and Joey.
Okay, yeah.
Just
Good duo.
The whole entire bromance thing's great that they got going.
You like
they were
the-
together, and obviously you got the ceramic dog, you got the duck. It's great.
It's the rooster.
That's right. They did have the chicken there for a while. I forgot. Oh, and the monkey. Well, that was Ross's monkey. That kind of lived with him for like an episode too. But
And they had the recliners.
Heaven. Well, that was a couch.
Baywatch.
Oh yeah.
You like Baywatch?
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our top 5 then for today. Friends classic, duos classic. You know what else is a classic, Nick? Games. Another seamless transition. See what I did there? I know you did, TV audience. Alright, so the game today is something Nick devised.
So the game is, there's really no rules. We're supposed to guess, so find something to talk about, to ask me, like, has to be more than, like, 10 or 12.
Yeah.
The goal is to get 10 right. You get 3 strikes.
3 strikes.
3 strikes. So if you guess one wrong, it's off, and we're going to see who gets more. And if we both get 10, we both win.
Alright.
Alright. We'll see.
Alright. So, you want me to go first then for you?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. So for you, since baseball season's right around the corner,
Okay.
I have the top 20 Pittsburgh Pirates in career hits.
Okay.
Can you name any 10 of the 20?
10 of the 20.
Yep.
Top 5. Roberto Clemente.
Yep, he has one. In fact, he's number 1 with 3,000 career hits. All
Hannes-
with the Pirates.
Hannes Wagner.
He is number 2, too.
Willie Stargell.
Yep, he's 7th on
Aww. Frick that.
the list. Tops, man.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Yep, he's 14th on the list. You got 4 right now, by the way.
Jason Bay.
Ooh.
He's an X?
I'm sorry, he is an X.
Wow.
You're at 4. Jason Bay.
And probably your phone on screen, too. Come on.
My phone, I'm not facing the screen that way. Oh, I'm falling out of the screen. I'm trying to make sure you can't see the screen. In fact, Jason Bay is not even in the top 50.
Okay, just forget it.
That's a fun fact right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now
So you got 4 so far with 1 strike.
Okay.
Yep.
So 4 and 1 strike.
Yep.
Dave Parker.
That is correct. He is number 13 on the list.
Okay.
So you got 5. You're halfway there. I feel like there are a couple obvious ones that you haven't named yet. Maybe that's just because I'm a baseball mind, I guess. I don't know. Could be wrong.
Yeah. Jack Wilson.
Ooh, so close, but no. He's 23rd on the
Oh, come on.
list. So close. So 2 strikes.
2 strikes I've gotten. How many?
5 right.
5.
Ooh, not a good ratio right now.
I'm trying to think.
I will say this. One of my favorite players growing up is on this list, too, that you haven't named. He's a bit obscure, maybe, for you than guessing for me, but he is a guy I've often drafted when doing a fantasy draft in MVP Baseball 2005.
Daryl Ward.
Really? No, he's not even in the top 50.
Really?
Yeah.
You got me fooled.
I'll give you another chance because that was just a bad guess.
Is you saying Rob McCoviac?
No. I can't give you
Is
that.
Brian Giles on there?
Brian Giles. Man, that's a name.
No.
No, he's not.
Okay, give me. Okay, I got 5 and 5.
5 with 3 strikes. Well, 5 strikes.
Yeah. So.
Should I give you, like, maybe about 5 more then?
Give me the 5 then.
So, of note for me, number 19, Manny Sanguian.
Oh, yeah. They're going to come out.
Number 12, Al Oliver.
Okay.
He was part of the many 70s teams. Pretty good player. Number 8, I can't believe you couldn't get this one, given me a Yankee fan. Bill Mazeroski.
Oh my god. It's just, I'm not thinking right now.
I'll go with number 9, second to last, tied 4th all time, only because his name sounds great. Is Pie Trainer.
Oh, yeah.
Which I don't think you know who that is.
I do know who that is.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, and then lastly, I'll go with him. Number 17 on the list, Jason Kendall.
Really? Has more hits than Bay?
Jason Kendall has 1,409 hits as a Pirate.
Where the hell is Bay?
Jack
Wilson.
He's not even top 50. Players above him include, at number 39, Barry Bonds.
Oh, is Freddie Sanchez up there?
Freddie Sanchez. I don't see Freddie Sanchez on this list.
Freddie just didn't play that much.
No. Also of note, Bobby Bonilla comes in at 50.
Oh my god. Bonds! I think he's like Bonds.
Bonds is 39th.
Oh, okay.
I got a list on Baseball Reference that's top 50.
Okay.
I just said top 20, though, for you to make it easy.
Yeah.
Andy Van Slyke's 29th. So that's pretty cool.
He's
But
not
those
even
are all
top
guys.
20 either?
No.
I'll look at the list after the show.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty intriguing list. I feel like there's a lot of guys on here that you thought would be higher than they aren't.
Yeah. You ready for yours?
I'm ready.
So you have to beat 5 is the
Have to
tie,
beat 5.
6 is the win.
Have to be 5 with 5 strikes. What you got for me, though? Lay it on
Still
me.
3 strikes.
I know. Lay it on me.
You a Monopoly guy?
Oh, no.
Are you?
Yeah.
You know the real Monopoly.
Yeah, I mean...
You know it. Can you name 10 of the 22 original properties?
Oh, really? That's pretty easy. So,
Okay.
the properties then obviously aren't the railroads and all that, right?
No.
Okay. Boardwalk,
Boardwalk.
Park Place,
Yep.
St. Charles Place. Well, technically I think it's Avenue. Probably should get a strike for that. Right?
What did you say?
St. Charles Place.
That's not even one.
Really?
Oh, no, yeah, man. It is,
No.
it is St. Charles Place. I just
I'm like sitting there going like, huh?
Yeah, St. Charles Place has 3, no strikes.
Connecticut Ave.
Yep, 4.
Vermont Ave.
Yep, 5.
Marvin Gardens.
Yep. 6.
Indiana Ave.
Yep.
Illinois Ave.
Yep. What do you add? 7?
Yeah, no, I got 8 on my
8.
figures. Shit.
Well, he won the game.
Shit. Shit.
He's too good at the trivia.
Um,
Can he get 10, though?
Kentucky Ave?
But now it shows that one shining moment reached deep inside. In one shining
Alright, let's just finish this up. Okay, what were we talking about the game? You were going in on baseball or whatever.
I'm finished with the game talk and you got
Okay, so that was a good game.
It was pretty good.
It was a good game.
Nick just had to deal with the technical difficulty issue here, so.
Yep, well, we're back online.
Sort of.
I think next time we do this, baseball will be around the corner, like you said.
No, baseball will already be started next time we do this.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But,
Come on, man.
Okay, baseball will be started, and we'll talk about that on our next pod, I would assume.
Okay.
We'll talk about not predictions, since we already did that.
Disregard what I either A, said in the podcast, or B, what Nick edited out of the podcast.
What'd you say?
I don't know, maybe the viewers and listeners will never know.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's just wrap this up, Paul. How are we gonna do this?
So that's the end of podcast number 3 then of Fresh Takes.
Yes.
Follow us, obviously,
Oh, yeah?
on our social medias,
Yeah.
Twitters, Instas,
My social medias will pop up right here.
maybe a Finsta.
And Paul's social... Oh, no. My social medias will pop up right here. And Paul's social medias will pop up right here.
Whoa, that's
Mind
trippy.
blown. Follow us on iTunes and
And-
SoundCloud at Fresh Takes Podcast.
And if you're listening on iTunes and SoundCloud, remember you will not get anything that pops above your head or anything like that when Nick says check us out on there.
Nope. That will not go into your brain.
That's unfortunate. So anyway, for Nick Felice, I'm Paul Russo. We'll catch you guys next time on episode 4.
That was a great ending, Paul.
on the Fresh.
Just needed one more quick.
Whoa.
One more quick announcement.
I thought we were done. All right.
So we're gonna be doing this every other Friday.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, we need to get that in there.
Sort of forgot.
Yeah, but that was great, Paul.
Damn. Took the wind out my sail.
So we're gonna try to do this every other Friday. So our next episode,
Just about. So next episode should be coming out then.
about April 6th.
April 6th or so. Yeah. So it means we'll be coming back recording wise.
That
April the 4th.
Yes.
That means March Madness will officially be done. We'll talk a little bit about that. Obviously, hop into a little bit of another game, and then do
something. Paul's turn.
Oh God, that's true. I got too
We'll
much
do
stuff.
a top 5.
But hey, anyway, like I said, that wraps up this edition of the Fresh Takes podcast. For Nick Felice, I'm Paul Russo. We'll catch y'all in episode 4. See you guys later.
Ayo.
That one shining moment reached for